Rockets here at home in this Western Conference matchup live here in Houston. There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. You take a look at the Pelicans. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
And Kevin, they can kind of put an emotional hammer down on these guys tonight. They're already 2-0 against them in the season series. One more win and they'd have the season series locked up.
And you know, one thing about that, Steve, is I think it allows them to play with great freedom and confidence tonight. I mean, they know what they can do against these guys. They've already done it. It's now just a matter of locking in and doing it again.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Money in at point guard. Paul George is out there with Anthony Davis. And there's Bryant, and it's Knox in at the 5.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish even.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Over to the wing. Here's Hasselhoff. And the layup is good. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the Kings.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Rockets just a moment ago. Obviously, he has a lot on his plate when it comes to defending against Kobe Bryant. I asked him what he might do, and he said not much. He's one of the league's all-time best scorers. And no matter what you seem to do, he finds ways to get on the scoreboard. Kobe might be seeing a lot of double teams here tonight, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Now Whitney, after the missed 3 from Money. Parsons outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hasselhoff. Nails the 16-footer.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Here's Money, who's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Misses in close. Now the Rockets with it. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And if you look at the offensive rebounding totals from that game, this team was at a severe disadvantage. And you can't expect to win the game when you're only getting one attempt every time down the floor.
Yeah, exactly. You got to get some extra possessions, and clearly they were inferior in that area of the game. And you were right on top of it, Steve. For a little guy, that's pretty observant that rebounding would be a stat that you would be able to lock into.
That gives them the lead. 6 points for him. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to George. Dishes it to Davis. Outside for Kobe. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at that three-point shot.
Rockets trail. To the right side. Here's Whitney. Rebound by Kobe. For New Orleans, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And that one falls for Davis. Second free throw, no good. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Stolen. Here's Money. He's covered by Whitney. George with no one around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got his second bucket of the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
They've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Now, tough call there on that illegal screen.
He didn't look set to me, Steve. I thought that was a good call.
Here's Money. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. That's good.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
Here now is the 2K leaderboard. Over the past month, these teams have tortured opponents defensively. Pelicans, #1. In second, the Rockets.
Both clubs really playing a suffocating brand of defense, sticking to opposing ball handlers and really taking it away. I mean, the steals numbers are really impressive.
And so here is Houston after the three-pointer from Money to end the run. Jones, no luck.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Outside Bryant. Here's Davis. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Davis has got 5 points so far.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
That is good.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Pelicans leading by 8. Here's Money. Outside Bryant. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Fades back. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
And they've been on fire offensively as a result, Clark.
Here's Hasselhoff. Jones, a follow-up flush.
Tell you what, they're going to have to do a better job of boxing this fella out than that.
No one between him and the hoop. You're right, Clark.
Yeah, put-back slams are not what you want to be giving up if you're the defense.
Here's Money outside. George kicks it to Davis. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And a brief check of the statistical breakdown for Kobe Bryant. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 10 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you really can't find much fault with him as far as his performances lately.
Yeah, he's been very, very dependable, steady, doing pretty much everything they've asked of him.
Now here's Jones. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Whitney. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Pelicans leading by 8. George up top. Pass to Money. Back to George. And he banks in the layup. George has got 7 points.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
And so it's Houston with it. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. The Rockets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
As a team, they're down there around 72% from the strike.
You know, I mean, they've got to get those.
Outside Gordon. Fires for 3. Here's Knox. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Boy, a big bonus for them to end the quarter as he beats the buzzer.
Talk about maximizing every last possession you've got. Right there, it was done.
Start your new. Welcome back. Score for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
It was a pretty solid first quarter for this club. They limited their mistakes and really took advantage offensively.
You know what? I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways. That's excellent pressure and good activity with the hands.
We've got Will Barton, and it's Sharp in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And a look now statistically over the last month for the Rockets. First in blocks, second in steals. And as far as team rebounding numbers, not a strong suit for this year. Top 20 in the league is all.
And to me, what jumps out is the blocks, because they're an intimidating team. They really control the paint. They like to physically dominate their opponent. And when they do that and they get a lot of block shots, obviously it gives their defense a ton of confidence.
Here's Money. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break. And I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Money. Rockets trail by 15. Here's Barton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. There's a good screen. Here's Falls, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Boy, that's some physical basketball out there. I'm glad I'm not in the middle of that. A hard pick and an assault on the bucket.
Old school stuff there.
Yeah, there was a lot to like on that play.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Money. Buries the long-range jumper. Money's got 10.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's his third foul of the game.
That's the risk you run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Now Bledsoe, right now averaging 5 points a game. Tipped away. Barton kicks to Bledsoe. Houston moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ilyasova. Here's Falls. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points. He's got 8.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Kings played some outstanding basketball. He ended with 62 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
That free throw good from Gordon.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Here's Sharp. The shot misses. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
Yeah, they really had their number in that game. Big margin of victory for them. They got there by really including their bench. The depth became a major factor. They just wore them down.
Rockets trail by 21. The dish to Ilyasova. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. To the right side. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's 2 unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnovers.
And one thing you can't do is string together those kinds of possessions. It'll really snowball on you.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Money passes to Davis. Here's Money. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Shot to stop the run. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Rockets have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
At the line for your Rockets.
That free throw missing. Paul George is checked in for New Orleans. Curry comes in for Eric Gordon. No luck that time either. Pelicans leading by 23. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And that's a foul called on Money.
Nice shooting.
That's his 4th personal foul. 4th team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans.
Rodich, covered by Parsons, feeds to Curry. Pass to Bryant.
Milan. Rodich.
Here's Knox. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 10.
I love what they're doing, trying to put the hammer down, attacking the basket when they can.
And Anthony Davis is checked in for the Pelicans. Money comes in for Bryant. And so it's Houston with it. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home.
And, you know, for the Wizards, that's a game they'd really like to have.
There's the lob to the hoop. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
Well, both ends of that play, just fantastic.
There's the pass to Jones. Jones sets the pick for Parsons. Six on the shot clock. Here's Whitney. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing. Well, as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
I think it really could get out of hand, and you can credit their defense just as much as their offense for that.
There's the feed to Parsons. Left side Parsons. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First free throw is good. New Orleans making a switch here.
That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line for your Rockets. Chandler Parsons. 2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. New Orleans has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. They get it back.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Here's Hasselhoff. The teardrop falls in. He's got 13.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Here's Money. 14 points for him. From beyond the arc. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
For Houston, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Here's Jones. Blocked. And now the Pelicans on the break. It's intercepted. Parsons attacking. Passes to Whitney. Baseline J on the way. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball. Share the sugar.
Here's Parsons. Comes up empty down low. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter.
Come on, are you kidding me? The reverse windmill? Man, you got to have some serious nerves going to that finish.
He just couldn't help himself. Clark had the space, has the hops, why not?
Oh,
Exactly.
If I could do that, I would too, fellas.
Right wing. Right side Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Whitney. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Pass to Money. There's the triple. Parsons with the rebound. Houston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Houston moving it around. Here's Hasselhoff. That's blocked. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of the game. Rodich. Here's Meekins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Tell you what, does not matter what the score is. He's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Pelicans on top. Run it.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I don't try to force it on offense, good things happen. That's why I've had success here early on. Yeah.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. A big difference in this game has been our ability to not only pressure them into mistakes, but to turn those mistakes into baskets. A lot of our points have come off turnovers, and if that keeps up, we'll be in very good shape.
It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Talk about some great numbers for Money. 19 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
Well, as long as he's continuing to make them, I think they should make him more of a focal point of this offense.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Money, he's in at point guard. Davis is out there with Paul George. And there's Bryant, and it's Knox in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Houston, they're shooting 41% for the game.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Here's Money. Outside, Kobe. George against Parsons. 6 to shoot. And the pass to Money. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. The tray. And that one's good.
Paul George.
16 points for Paul George.
Absolutely on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
To the left side wing. Here's Hasselhoff. Jones trying to get open. They get it again. Capela passes to Parsons. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Pass to Capela. To the paint. Here's Hasselhoff. It's rebounded by New Orleans. George has got 4 rebounds in this game. Dishes it to Davis. Here's Money. And the rebound collected by Capela. Capela's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And New Orleans pushing it up now. The finish. Oh, what a play.
Oh, look at that.
That is a
Bringing down the house. I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
Here's Hasselhoff.
After a first half where he had just 1 turnover, fellas, things have changed in the second. They're starting to pile up on him now.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Money. 21 points in the game. He kicks to Davis. Passes it to Money. Inside. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Jones. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Hasselhoff. Nice D from Bryant.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
Well, both ends of that play, just fantastic.
Rockets have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Looking to end the drought. The shot is off. Nice D from Bryant.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Well, they've only shot 71% as a team for the season, so a lot of improvement necessary.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Both free throws good for Money. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
I understand that they're trying to be aggressive, but still, I mean, you can play fast but still play efficiently, but they're not doing that right now.
They double him with George. Right side Jones. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. Hasselhoff. And it's off from 3-point range.
He's got to contribute. He's got to produce if his team's going to get back in it in this quarter. Well, the lead isn't getting any smaller. I mean, this is an incredibly well-rounded performance for this club on the road.
You know, that's the thing, Steve. To dominate as they have in front of a hostile crowd, really impressive.
Poked loose. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Davis. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
In the corner, Parsons with it. The three-pointer is right on target. Parsons got 7 points.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Well, you've seen some terrific offensive basketball over the last month. A lot of it thanks to the assist numbers put up by these point guards during that time. Well, you look at Money, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
You know, for the purists out there, he has really been fun to watch with the ball in his hands. He can make any pass on the court, and he creates so many easy baskets for his teammates.
Yeah, you know, I'd love to know, Steve, how many of their baskets have come as a direct result of one of his passes. I know it's a bunch. Their offense isn't near what it is without him at the wheel.
Knocks it loose. The Pelicans, another fast break opportunity here.
Oh! Line to the edge. Yes, sir.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Kicks to Parsons. To the left wing. Clock at 6. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Pass to Money. He dishes it to Kobe. Off the pick. Not enough on that one as it misses. Houston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. In the corner, Parsons with it. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that break.
That was a one-man job all the way, Steve. He knew what to do with it and when.
And so here is Houston. The pass to Whitney. Here's Capella. And now the Pelicans on the break. George has got the ball. Goes back up. Here's Money. Pass to Capella. There's the dish to Parsons. Jones with the screen on George. 6 to shoot. Back to Parsons. They need this one. That's good. Parsons got 6 in the quarter.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Here's Money. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Hasselhoff defended by Bryant. Pass to Whitney. All sorts of time. Pelicans with the rebound.
Such a solid performance for them inside. The rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Down low, here's Bryant. Davis dishes to Bryant. Here's Money. He has 29. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Pass to Whitney. Here's Capella. Here's Hasselhoff. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he? George having a fantastic game. 16 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
Well, they'd be in a much different position in this game if he wasn't burying those long balls.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for New Orleans.
I thought we might see a little defensive adjustment at halftime, but the fast break continues to be effective.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Barton kicks to Ilyasova. The pass to Sharp. He feeds it to Barton. Dishes it to Ilyasova. Another miss by Houston. The Pelicans have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Inside. And there's Paul George on the assist by Curry.
Assisted.
And that's 20 points for Paul George. Houston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Feeds to Barton. Houston moving it around. Bledsoe outside. The feed to Barton, and it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
And a moment to check out Anthony Davis here. Some kind of performance he's been turning in and night out these past 4 or 5 weeks. First in shooting percentage. And he's been a terrific rebounder as well, in the top 10 in that category per game.
I don't think we can overlook the fact that he's the top field goal percentage shooter in the league. I mean, lights out. That's really the only way to describe him. He doesn't miss much.
Here's George. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Well, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80% now.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. I mean, my goodness, he can't stay out of the way of fouls.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Here is Bledsoe. Ilyasova with the ball. Back to Bledsoe. Martin passes to Sharp. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 6.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting it beautiful here in the third. 56% from the field. There's the pick. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish even.
Rockets shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Davis. The Rockets have gone 7 of 11 from the line. And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. New Orleans gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Money. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Boy, he's putting up big numbers in that three-point column, guys.
1:27 left in the third quarter. Here's Sharp. Battles through traffic and lays it in. 10 points for him.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Here's Meekins, and a strong finish with 2 hands. None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You got to challenge him a little bit at least.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 4. Get it! Uh-oh. Watch out now.
It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible.
Possible.
Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Sharp, the pass to Ilyasova. Passes it to Sharp. He kicks to Bledsoe. 5 on the clock. Here's Falls. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 10.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Outside for Davis. To the left side wing. Pass to Money. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Solid work right there. And again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots and the other team just a bit stagnant.
Will Barton.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Pelicans on top, just dominating this one. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter.
Coming up next Monday night, January 4th, John Wall and the Washington Wizards go up against the New Orleans Pelicans. Be there.
And now we have a moment to farm assist of the game.
This was such a pretty pass, Kevin. A beautiful assist, and of course it turned into the easy basket, but just a gorgeous play there.
They've got Jefferson, and it's Barton in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Bledsoe kicks to Randolph. To the inside. Here's Sharp. Soft touch off the glass.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Pelicans shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. Wing shot on the way. Got it. Nice one there from Money. Money's got 41.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Sharp, the pass to Jefferson. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Barton. And Houston again with the bucket. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Money passes to Gordon. Here's Money to the middle. Here's Meekins. No good. Jefferson with some nice D. The Rockets shooting for the game at 42%. Here's Barton. Teague covering. Shots good by Bledsoe.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Here's Money. Puts up a 3, and another 3 for New Orleans.
Wow. Wow. What a great performance from him. He's hit 3 in each half.
Screen by Jefferson. Sharp, the pass to Jefferson. Launches it. Can't get it to go. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And there's the pass to Money. Tries a 3. That's good. Money's got 47 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Screen by Jefferson. Sharp, the pass to Jefferson. Passes it to Sharp. Gordon with the defensive effort.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Shoots it. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Screen by Jefferson. Sharp, the pass to Jefferson. And Jefferson gets double teamed. Left side Jefferson. Clock at 6. Here's Barton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
At the line of the Pelicans.
And he can't get the first one. Houston making a switch here. He doesn't get the second one.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which has given him some free throw opportunities. They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Teague left side. It's stolen by Jefferson. Here's Hasselhoff. That one goes. Count it.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Jefferson with the double team. Kicks it to Gordon. Down low. Here's Meekins. Count the bucket. And so it's Houston with it. Pass to Jefferson. He dishes it to Barton. Jefferson, a screen on Teague. Knocked loose. Hickman. Banked in off the glass.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Shoots a fader. The Rockets pull it in.
Not sure what he was thinking there. That's embarrassing.
You think? I mean, come on now. Doesn't he realize there's a game going on here?
And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Jefferson. But he stays with it.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Teague up top, pass to Muscala. To the inside, here's Meekins. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
The dish to Jefferson. Here's Barton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Can't get it to go. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And there's the pass to Money. To the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready. Watch out! Wow, that was unbelievable.
Look at that.
How about that?
Look at that. Rockets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Jefferson, a screen on Teague. Outside, Randolph. Passes it to Hickman. Out to the right wing. Tries a 3. Here's Jefferson, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Now they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get, guys.
For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Money passes to Muscala. Here's Money. Inside. A nice shot by Teague.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Here's Barton. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
At the line for your Rockets, Will Barton. At the line for 2.
That one is off. That's off as well, so he misses both. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Money. Puts up the baby hook. Another one falls for New Orleans.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
Dishes to Barton. Jefferson, a screen on Teague. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. And he lobs it up, out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Houston's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Feeds to Bledsoe. Pass to Sharp. Out to the wing. Lets it go from deep. No luck. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Gordon dishes to Teague. Here's Money. Back to Teague. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Gordon. Picked him clean. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Sharp, and he slams it one-handed.
Yeah, the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back. Straight to the rack.
Here's Money. That's good. Money's got 53.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Screen by Jefferson. From deep. Jefferson can't get that one to fall. Now here's Gordon. Here's Money. To the inside. Stolen by Bledsoe. Only one man back on D. Here's Sharp. Eric Gordon with the rebound. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Money. The pass to Muscala. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Shot clock at 6. Money passes to Muscala. Here's Money. And the 3 off target. The Rockets shooting very well right now. 52% in this fourth quarter. Passes it to Sharp. Hickman passes to Bledsoe. They double team Bledsoe. Here's Hasselhoff. Another miss by Houston.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for New Orleans.
But Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment to.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
Now they're on the brink of sweeping the season series with this club. Once they polish off this win, there's just one more to go.
And it's not a short series either, Steve. It's a 4-gamer. How much do you think they'll be looking forward to that 4th game? I'm guessing a lot.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Money. Well, there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got.
It's rebounded by Jefferson. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Sharp, the pass to Whitney. He feeds it to Jefferson. Bledsoe outside. The baseline jumper goes down.
Bledsoe.
Here's Money. Fires from 14. Misses there. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, the outcome of this one never really in doubt tonight. Would you say that this is one of the better performances by this team this year?
As of now, I say yeah, but I know in a few weeks that won't be the case because we'll probably be setting records by beating teams by like 100 points or something. And you know I'll be leading the way on that one.
Well done. Kevin, a young man always looking for more.
Thank you, Doris. Thanks for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time. But first, Let's check out the Jordan player of the game.
Yo, remember back on the bully when cats used to harmonize like...